Hi, I'm Ed.
I am Dan.
I'm Ren.
And we are unsolicited. We are unsolicited, right? How do I usually say that? Welcome to.
There we go.
To another episode of Unsolicited. We are also unsolicited. I suppose that's not inaccurate. So today we are going to be looking at a Dear Abby from November 3rd, 2003.
Ooh, 2003. I don't know what I was doing back then. Must have been good times.
We were 28, man. 28. Of course it was good times. In your 20s, man. Probably partying, having sex with random ladies.
Yeah.
Or dudes or animals, whatever you're into. We're whatever.
Crabs don't discriminate.
No, I guess not. All right, this one is called Teen's Girlfriend Draws Foul by Telling Him to Drop Sports.
What?
Whew, that's a mouthful. All right, pay attention, Ren.
Teen's girlfriend
draws
foul by telling him to drop sports. Dear Abby, I am a 16-year-old high school student and have been going with my girlfriend Maddie for 2 years. We go to different schools, and lately trust has become a big issue. She thinks I'm cheating, which I'm not, but she won't get off my case. We constantly fight about the little things. She calls me at home and hits the roof if I'm not there when she thinks I should be. Last week, she gave me an ultimatum. Drop out of sports or she'll drop me. Abby, this is my senior year. This is my last year of playing. I don't want to quit. I love Maddie, but I'm not sure she has the right to give me such an ultimatum. I don't know what to do. Please help me out. Center of controversy. Centers in quotes. I think maybe. Yeah.
How old is he again? Did he say he was 16 or something?
No. He's a senior in high school. 16 years. He's a 16-year-old senior.
Writing into Dear Abby.
And he's been going out with her for 2 years.
Yeah, dude, if you're 16, you write Dear Abby, that's your first problem.
I know, 16 and it's 16? Sports.
I'm sorry, right.
16 with the soul of a 47-year-old.
A woman.
With the soul of a 47-year-old.
Right after practice, I gotta get home and write Dear Abby.
All right. You know what, guys? What do you think of the question? What do you think? Rate or scale it 1 to 10. Where are we at?
You know, I'm gonna give it a 7. Because he's just so desperate. He doesn't even know who to talk to. He's just shotgunning it out there to everyone.
He's totally clueless.
He's totally clueless.
I don't hate the question. I mean, it's a stupid question, but I think he's sincere in his asking.
Because he's 16.
Because he's 16.
I'll give the question like a 5, but I think it's a lie. That's not a kid.
You think it's a grown-ass adult?
And the sports thing is totally just a bullshit.
All right. And you're still giving it a 5. All right. Well, it's a good 5, ruse anyway.
But it's bullshit. It's a good ruse.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I think it's true because it's stupid enough to be true.
Right.
All right. Here's the answer. So we got a 5, a 6, and a 7. Nice round. We got a straight. All right, dear Center, please don't give up sports in order to assuage your girlfriend's insecurities. A person who loves you wouldn't demand such a sacrifice. If you give in, you'll regret it in years to come. Ask yourself, what will she demand next? No one should issue an ultimatum unless she or he is prepared to lose. In this case, it appears your girlfriend fumbled the ball. Her demand is out of bounds. Ignorance. Oh, punted. Dear Abby, throwing out some fancy pun work. Yeah, I'm jumping in. I'm saying this is a 2 for me.
You know, I didn't like this one either. I was going to say a 3, so I'll just say a 3.
Her advice. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think of the advice, Red? Where you at?
I don't know.
Okay, give us a number, man. Do you like it?
I was saying a 3 because A, she's throwing in that stupid wit, and B, she's not even really answering anything, and
you're giving this steaming pile of shitty advice a 6. She used this poor boy's pain for an opportunity to throw out some shitty sports puns.
Oh, the puns, but the advice itself is sound. It's like, of course, like she overstepped.
It's not nearly far enough. She doesn't guide this young man into his adulthood. I guess you assume he's a 40-year-old man anyway. So for you,
Right.
but,
But you should know about compromise by now.
no joke.
That's all it is compromise.
He's on his second marriage. The thing about this that you have to take it at its face value. At its face value, this is a kid who's in a relationship, and he needs to know that he can't. It's not just now. He deserves more than 4 sentences. Like, a person who loves you wouldn't demand such a sacrifice. Like, in the future, Center, like, be wary of this. And like, you're 16, dude. Do what you want to do. The second you drop her, there's going to be 4 other 16-year-old girls like hankering at your Johnson. Like, they're horny. The teenagers are horny, man. I don't know if he knows this. Someone needs to tell this guy that teenagers are horny. And furthermore, she needs to tell him not to write Dear Abby until he's a 40-year-old woman. Like, she needs to be like, yeah, you know what? Maybe write someone a contemporary. Talk to your parents. Talk to a counselor. Talk to anybody.
But
Dear
not
Abby.
me.
Like,
But not me.
Yeah,
Do not write me again.
Never. You were something seriously wrong with you.
Worst
Yeah, I don't know.
advice. Worst advice possible. Red, you got something?
No. I always go
One word.
straight to like something murderous, so I gotta keep.
One word.
Okay.
One word. Elope.
Oh, see, so I was gonna say that
Elope.
he should just start just letting this girl choose everything for him for the rest of his life. Just anything, just default to her.
Maybe
Sure.
maybe how about like get her pregnant and like
Good.
you do some kind of guilt thing or something.
Oh,
Solid.
that's good. That's good.
I don't know.
I like
Pregnancy
that.
and guilt.
I forgot about guilt. Guilt's great.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm just going with elope. Just to
Elope.
marry this broad. Quit sports, quit school, marry this girl.
Girl. Okay.
I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, getting her pregnant is kind of the same thing, really. So.
It's kind of the same thing. We're all kind
I
of the
don't know.
same.
You're
We're all
eloping. He's just saying knock her up, and that's just gonna squash anything for her. And then he can just lay on some guilt also, and then maybe he could like go play sports.
I do kind of
On the
like the
weekend.
knock her up because
Yeah.
he's not like, because now she's knocked up.
Yeah.
Marrying her is bad. That would be bad.
Bad. You're not
What's your
talking
advice?
about knock-
What was your advice, Dan?
Mine was he's just now got to
Oh
just
yeah,
bend down
default.
to anything that she says. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
that's
never
also-
gonna win
that's-
an argument with her ever again.
You guys can disagree, but I kind of think this is a 3-way tie. Like, they're all bad piece of advice. They're all saying basically, "Hey, stick with this girl. Like, don't." Like, here's another thing: is Dear Abby needs to tell him to break up with his broad,
Yeah.
right? Like, he's 16. She's trying to get him to quit whatever he does. I don't know, soccer, football, basketball. Center is too. That's in every position.
It's
every
really
sport,
like
right?
he's like 50 and it's like World of Warcraft or something. He's talking about like his guild mate that he's got a crush on or something.
That's probably it. Sports. Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually like never actually spoken to that person, the other girl.
That's probably true. That's probably true. I'm giving us a 3-way tie, guys. If you guys disagree, you feel free to tell me that you think there's a winner. But
We could
all
go
those are-
3-way tie. I'll put up a nice
they're all
graphic.
equally.
3-way tie.
Oh yeah, graphic. Yeah, 3-way tie. So let's call it, man. Nice episode, guys. Good work. We will thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Unsolicited. We will see you again very shortly at a random interval. And please feel free to drop some comments, give your bad advice or your good advice, but don't. What are they not to do? What's the
Do not ask
the golden
us
rule
for
in the comment
advice.
section?
We are not qualified. I don't know about you, Ren, but Ed and I are definitely not qualified to give good advice. Our life experiences has only given us the ability to give bad advice.
That's it. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.